teach you guys bare knuckle. I spent all day today fixing my golf cart. I took out the valve, adjust the valve, change oil, put new rear oil. So now I'm ready. I've been riding the golf cart all day, you know, around the yard, super fast. You know, tightening the governor, make it faster. Anyway, I know you guys don't want to hear me talking. So anyway, let's do this little short video. I'm gonna teach you guys how to hit the bag, the heavy bag bare knuckle, okay? Like a professional. You know, I've been a professional for 20 years, since 2004. I turned professional in 2004, and I've been fighting since I was a little kid. I did Muay Thai. I did a lot of different martial arts. But boxing is the highest level, guys. I'm gonna teach you guys right now how to punch properly. I don't know, this is a good view or what? You know, give me some thumbs up if it is. A little short video, you know, maybe in the future, I'm gonna, you know, do a longer video on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's late at night. I'm on flip-flops, you know, I got a few of these little tight pants that I like to wear. Okay, so let's get back with the punching, okay? Okay. If you want to learn how to punch properly, bare knuckle without breaking your hands, because most people break their hand. The reason why you break your hand is because you're hitting it with this knuckle, okay? If you hit with this last knuckle, you're going to break your hand. Because you got to realize the force of the punch. You got to realize, see, the force of the punch is going to go here. It's going to go here, and that's how you break your hand. Because, see, when you punch, you got to punch with this two knuckles. See this two knuckle? You see why those two knuckles right here are bigger than this two knuckles? Because I'm punching with these. So the more you punch it, you build strength on it, okay? And when you punch, you gotta be able to absorb the force of the punch. The force of the punch has to go from that two big knuckle all the way to here, all the way from your shoulder and out. So when you punch, when at impact, the force of the punch, you gotta land on those big knuckles. And you see that? That's how you transfer. I don't know. I'm gonna have to move this camera a little back, okay? So, I mean, practice makes perfect, you know what I mean? You might not get it down, you don't want to hit this thing full force, you know, when you first learn how to do that. You know, you got to learn how to try to hit. Okay? When you try to hit this bag, you don't want to go full force and you're going to break. The key is, when you're punching, you do not want to bend this wrist, okay? If you bend your wrist, all that, you got to realize the force, the direct force has to be transferred from there all the way to your shoulder out here, okay? Okay? I'm not even training. I haven't been training for a year, and I'm still pretty ripped up. It's in my jeans, I guess. Look at that. Anyway, I'm just kidding, guys. Let me see here. Any questions? Okay, Mexican style. Okay, Mexican style. Anyway, you know, that's smart aggression. That's forcing your opponent to fight every single minute, forcing them to exert energy. So that's Mexican style, and that's what I'm good at. That's what I have mastered. That's the highest level of fighting. Okay? And that's the most exciting style anyway. You don't want to see a guy that just run. You know, most of the time when you fight like Canelo or a high elite fighter that fight Mexican style, you see the guy might try to box the first 5-6 rounds, and guess what? By the 5th, 6th rounds come, you tired of running. You gas out. You know, Mexican style, the guy's forcing you to fight. You're burning energy. You're burning towards the energy. But anyway, let's go back to the punching, the fist. Okay? I don't want to put this live video too long. Okay, so when you punch, you want to be a direct force transfer, okay? See right there? Transfer, okay? Whatever it is. You punch with your core. Here, so shoulder, left, okay? The jab, you want to directly here. See the jab? From here. You don't want to tuck back here. You want it from here. From here is close to your opponent. Directly to your opponent. Boom. Here, you see that? I don't know. Anyway, let me go here. Here, you see that? See that? See my knuckle? My knuckle is turning. I'm placing the two big knuckle at impact, okay? So here, okay? Here, okay? Same thing, right hand, okay? So here, okay? If you throw the left hook, the left hook has to land on the knuckle as well, okay? And you can turn it or you can hit here. You know, it all depends on how you want it. When it's far away, I don't turn it. When it's close, I turn it at the last second. I want to put the knuckle in there because you gotta realize when you hit your opponent, you want him to feel your knuckle. That's the hardest part. See those knuckles? Those knuckles are bigger than these knuckles, okay? So the key is you gotta learn how to practice, okay? I'm gonna show you guys what you do. You want to strengthen your knuckle, that's what you do. You tap your knuckle. You tap your knuckle on the floor. You keep tapping. You don't try to hit it as hard as you can. You tap it. You tap it. You kill the nerves on it. Okay, if you want to be a vicious fearless fighter, bare knuckle is the highest level you can get to, okay? Since I've been fighting bare knuckle, a lot of people give me more respect. They don't fuck with me no more. Anyway, I just swear again. They don't mess with me anymore because they know I'm a real fighter. If you can fight bare knuckle, that's the highest level you can fight. Most fighters that fights with gloves, when you take those gloves out, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to fight. That fear kicks in, especially when you're fighting in close range bare knuckle. That's the highest level you can do. If you can apply Mexican pressure in bare knuckle, that's the reason why nobody in bare knuckle wants to fight me for that reason, because they know they're not gonna win. And if they're gonna beat me, they gotta be more skill. They gotta have more stamina. They gotta have more will. Nobody can beat me because I have the skill, I have the stamina, and I have the will. Those three things need to combine if you want to be the best fighter. And secondly, your mental, okay? Your mental. If you know before the fight you already believe you lose, you're gonna lose. Okay? Mental is very important. You gotta trick yourself into thinking you're the best and believe. Even you don't have to trick yourself. You gotta work hard. When you work hard, your body's gonna give you that confidence that you're gonna be ready. Okay? So let me go and show you guys how to hit this thing and how to hit it. Okay? So watch me hit it full force. Okay? See that? When I shoot the hook, I'm not just shooting it. I wanna push the hook. If I'm shooting the hook, I wanna bring the force of the punch that way. That's why I hit really hard. If people say that I don't have a lot of knockout, because once they feel my power, they don't want to exchange with me. And the way to knock people out is you gotta hit them with a punch they don't see. When you start to fight elite fighters, you have to break them down. And in bare knuckle, there's only 5 rounds. It's hard to break somebody down. And you have to catch them with a punch they don't see. And I've been fighting bare knuckle. I've been fighting all elite fighters. I could just go in there and fight somebody who just come from the street who has 0 record and knock them out. My battery's running out. So most of those guys, they fight guys, they knock them out in 1-2 rounds. Most of those guys don't have no experience. They don't have any fighting skills. You go in there, you build your record. You can be 100-0 with 100 knockouts, but you fight nobodies. You know what I mean? It looks good on your record. But anyway, it is what it is. You want to be the best fighter, you got to train it every day. And so let me demonstrate one more time how to hit the bare knuckle, okay? So just watch my technique. Technique is everything, okay? And how you transfer. So like if you practice with your bare knuckle, you're just gonna go like this. See that? Here. When you land, make sure you see how I do that? I turn my knuckle at the last second. You see that? See? So when you hit with gloves, you're not gonna be able to tell where your placement of your knuckle is at. So take those gloves out and train without wraps or anything. I've been a boxer for 20 years. And I used to train with hand wraps on and with gloves. So when I took those out, it was a different thing for me. It was a new sport. I had to learn how to adapt and adjust. So now that I've been a bare knuckle fighter, I know how to do it correctly. Full force without even hand wraps. And people are like, wow, you can hit the thing full force without hand wraps? They don't want, anything you can do. You practice makes perfect. Practice, you're gonna get good at it. You know what I mean? So, the key is to practice, okay? So here, like that. Train, and now you go. I'm gonna take my flip-flops out. My flip-flops is wet because I've been watering my plants, you know what I mean? People like to watch me when I'm a little funny a little bit. I'm a funny guy, I love entertaining you guys, so especially fighting too. So, let me show you guys what I can do. Thanks for watching in. I don't want to keep the video too long. Tune in. Maybe I'm going to start being a social media influencer and teach you guys how to fight bare knuckle. Any questions you guys have, inbox me. Leave it on the comment and I will respond to you guys. Thanks.